How are you doing? I'm gonna move this just a hair. There we go. Today, all my Louisiana folks watching, don't come for me. I promise this is gonna be worth your time. You're gonna love it. Today, we're gonna make a dry roux. Now, my Louisiana folks, you know what we're gonna use that for. And so, typically when you're making a roux, it is something that you have to stay in there for 30 to 45 minutes to take care of. And it is labor intensive. You gotta stand there and watch it constantly so it doesn't burn. So I'm always looking for alternative methods, but I'm still not gonna buy store-bought. Not gonna do it. And so this is really easy. You wanna preheat your oven to 400. You're gonna take 3 cups of flour and put it in the bottom of a dry cast iron skillet. And now it does take a little longer. It does take about an hour to an hour and a half, and depending on your oven. But to get that perfect peanut butter color that we're looking for, it's gonna take about an hour, hour and a half. And like I said, you're gonna preheat to 400, and really all you're gonna do is put it in the oven, put this in the oven, and you're gonna stir it about every 15 minutes or so for the first hour. And then after that, you wanna watch it and make sure it's not browning too quickly, but you'll start to smell it. If you've made roux for gumbo before, you know what it should smell like when it's ready, and you know what color you're looking for. This is it. We're gonna stick this right in the oven just like this. Like I said, we're gonna stir it about every 15 minutes for the first hour, and then we'll start to watch it after that. And then I'll be back with you here in just a little bit to show you what it looks like. All right, welcome back everyone. So as you can see, I'll show you a side-by-side. And we've got that beautiful peanut butter color that we're looking for. Any Cajun will be able to tell you this is a good spot to be in. It's not burnt. What the kids say nowadays is this factor cap. This is definitely fact, no cap. Again, it does take a little longer. It does kind of heat up the house, but this is a great way to do it if you are busy working from home, if you need to cut everything up for the gumbo and don't want to sit there and stand over the pot and watch it and stir it and make sure that it doesn't burn. Because as any cook from the South knows, when it burns, you got to start all over. And I've had to do that multiple times, and it's not very fun. Now, if you do it this way, again, I started with 3 cups of flour, and that's basically all you're gonna do is cook it in the oven for about 400, at 400 for, mine went for about, not quite an hour and a half. You just have to watch it, use your nose. You wanna, again, check the color, make sure it's not burning. Now, when you do put it in your gumbo, it will darken, and so what you're gonna do with this, if the recipe calls for a cup of flour, you got a cup. Whatever it calls for flour-wise, that's what you're gonna use. And then you can mix it with oil or water, equal parts. So a cup of flour, a cup of water. You don't have to. I like to just dump this in right after the Trinity has sauteed and cooked, and then right before I stick in the sausage, and let that kind of saute a bit before I pour in the stock, and you know, that's it. So again, you can use equal parts oil or water, or just dump it in after you've kind of sauteed the veggies and they have a little liquid there, and then toss in your meat and then your stock, and you're good to go. You've got this nice roux here. You'll just store it in a glass jar for a little while, and after it's cooled down, you can store it, I'd say, for probably no longer than a week or 2. I wouldn't store it a super duper long time, but this will help make it go so much faster. So you could probably store it up to a month. I'll say a month, no longer than a month. So If you try it out, let me know. If you have any other tips or tricks that you find when you're making it, let me know. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy that gumbo, and you have a good rest of your day. Okay, bye-bye.